Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, we dealt with a little stowaway issue on board the Ebon Hawk. We found a little girl who couldn't really speak very well and took her back to her parents, I think. Probably. That's probably what happened. That guy definitely didn't lie to us. And we made it here to Tatooine. We mind-controlled the guy to get away with not paying 100 credits, which is a very insignificant amount of credits. And, yeah, we're here now. So our goal on Tatooine is to find Mission's brother. He's here somewhere apparently. And we also need to find another part of the star map that will lead us to the Star Forge. So let's get started after I finish exploring a little bit and looting random boxes in the middle of nowhere. Like this one. We also leveled up Jahani for the first time. We're going to see how she does. I've currently got her using one lightsaber, because I'm using two and might as well try out using just one instead. My thought is it's probably going to be worse than dual wielding, but, you know, I already exists. She can't just copy my build, it's against the rules. Hello, who or what are you?
Uchua penki, tang ituama ji human ak in ikatune, chi itakanki chana kilikon, chi wak aita kanki baba Hassan shan, no ba muri rati lai kuka.
What do you got?
Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka, patoga yak fuli ko kala Gigi!
What do he have? He's got a very big med pack. I might be interested in these. What is this? It's a double-bladed melee weapon. Could be good on the Wookiee. What the hell is the Wookiee's name? Zalabar? Yeah, it could be good on him. I don't care about blaster rifles. Don't care about that. Othon sensory visor. Awareness, demolition, and security. This is so fucking cheap. Why is this so cheap? What is Mission currently using? I'll probably buy this if it's better. 4 awareness, 3 demolition, 3 security. All saves +3 and dex +1, but that's kind of pricey. Probably want to save some of my money. Bantha fodder. Giska poison? Well, this is $1, so I'm going to buy it. I assume I'm going to need that for something in the future. I want to buy this. This is so fucking cheap. Mission, what are you currently using on your head? 2 computer use, 2 demolitions, 2 security. So it gets rid of the computer use, and instead it gives 4 awareness. And then this and this are +1. And I lose the damage resistance versus Sonic, but I think that's fine. Mission's entire reason for existing is to do skills. So I'm gonna buy this cheap ass headband, not this one, this one. Oh wait, was the last skill security? Hold on. It was. Okay, so +1 to this, +1 to this, and replace with the computer use with 4 awareness, which is probably a good idea. And I can always switch it out if I need to use computers if I remember to, but I won't remember to, so don't yell at me about it. Yeah, that's a big jump in demolitions and security. Oh, this gives me immunity to critical hits? Why is this so cheap? This is nuts. How's this look? Dumb, but that's fine. I have some questions for you. Let me ask you a few questions. I want to know about you.
Di chuba ji kotka naga kingbu mwa mulira dwana. Kingba nikcha lora kun.
Where do you come from?
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mulira tilai kuka. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog. Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangi wama ji human ak in ikatune.
Are you one creature or two?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog. Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangi wama ji human ak in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Would be cool to do a fusion dance. Fuse with someone else. Me and Bastila are like bonded. Maybe we could like fuse into one super Jedi. So your other half doesn't seem to say much.
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mulira tilai kunka.
Alright, I got other questions. Do you know anything about Tatooine?
Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangi tuama ji human ak in ikatune. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mulira tilai kunka.
Who would I ask to get more information?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi tuama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog. Ki
Heard any off-world rumors?
chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangi tuama ji human ak in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi tuama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Keep your head down and don't shake the hornet's nest. Fair enough. Thanks for the information.
Kimba no konik dorcha. Patisa, patisa.
There's a pouch over here. They're mine now. This guy doesn't seem to care that I just stole from his stash.
Papuilta, Kolo Duf, Divan Rebu, Ikel Tirimo,
What shipment?
Undasta Shelfa, Ufta Del Chief, Kolo Dufta,
Excuse me, did you say Gizka?
Papuilta, Kolo Duf, Divan Rebu, Ikel Tirimo, Papuilta, Kolo Duf, Divan Rebu, Ikel Tirimo, Duftadan Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa. Uden Tufla Fandibo Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Papuelta, Kolo Duf, Divan Rebu, Ikel Tirimo.
I'm gonna complain to this guy's supervisor. So you've apparently got a Gizka infestation, not infection, on our ship. The fates seem to be conspiring against you. The disorganized port authorities on Tatooine appear to have shipped a delivery of Gizka to the Ebon Hawk's hold. There doesn't appear to be any way to get them back. The dock worker mentioned that some of the Gizka escaped, which certainly doesn't sound good. You
Uchua penki. Tangi kakin cha.
had poison for the Gizka. You buy one of those. You can get rid of our infestation very quickly if we just have them kill each other. It always takes so long to load onto the Ebon Hawk for some reason. I wonder why. It's not a very large area. Hello, I found the Gizka. There sure are a fucking lot of them. Let me pick it up. Want to play some chess? I played peekaboo. What fun. Look at that fucking dip down animation. I guess I don't need to kill them. What is your opinion on this matter?
Yeah, what do you want?
You seen all these Gizka on the ship?
So deal with it. Why are you asking me about it?
Okay, Candace doesn't give any fucks. He just wants to stand around and look menacing. Hello.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Do you know anything about these Gizkas?
Are you sure you want to ask me about that?
Okay, she doesn't give a shit either. Okay, does anyone have a suggestion before I just leave them here?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Do you know if anything can be done about all these Gizka?
I do not know how to help you with that. I am sorry.
Okay, no one is useful. I'm assuming I just poisoned them. Do you know anything about dealing with Gizka? Okay, he doesn't know anything either. I mean, there's not a whole lot of people I can ask, so... If no one has anything else to say, I'm just gonna poison them and deal with it.
I'm not really sure. But you can figure it out on your own, can't you?
How can I help?
Hello, our destinies are intertwined. How do I kill the Gizka?
I wish I could help you with that.
Okay, she doesn't know anything either. I think I've talked to everyone. Other than you. Little robot buddy. Nope, he doesn't have any information. Alright, I'm just gonna poison it and see how it do. Store emergency food and supplies. So, it'll die in seconds and will immediately attack any other Gizka, infecting them as well. So if I do it on one of these central ones, probably take a few seconds for the poison to take effect. Okay, that did not do what I thought it was going to do. I thought it was supposed to attack all the other Gizka. That finished the quest. Infected Gizka should soon rid the Ebon Huck of unwanted visitors that you might want to give a few doses of it didn't do anything. It just stood there, stared at me, and then fell over. Okay, whatever. I'll come back to that later. Take mission. Take Jahani. Let's go. Alright, let's head into Anchorhead proper. So if I was Mission's brother, where would I be? It's said to go to the Zerka office, which is over here. See if anyone has any names. Not gonna talk to random nameless people on the street. They're obviously not important, except for when they are. What the hell are you? I want to ride you like a horse.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'm Zap Rendor. I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
What is a raid plate? Where did you get it?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back.
What can I do with this plate?
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits.
Yeah, I guess I'll
You
buy it.
will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
Can I persuade you to go cheaper? Maybe half?
Cheaper? Please, it's all I have. I need the credits. Can't you pay the 500?
Uh, gonna mind control this woman to give me a deal. Not a very nice person. Half is acceptable. You agree?
Half is acceptable to me. I agree. It will have to do. I thank you, I guess. Maybe it's enough.
The dark side dwells in us all, but you cannot give in to your baser instincts like this.
Okay, Jahani does not approve. That's fair. Oh, I got some dark side points, and I got a plate. Where is this thing? It's a good question. Where is this thing? Show new items. That doesn't help. Show quest items. Ah, Sharina's raid plate. Incredibly dense bone skull plate of a Tatooine desert raid. Okay. Let's go into this hunting lodge and see if I can sell it. Hello.
Akupa Chekupa? Gino Mulira Kenpaija Kislimu Poduama?
Information, if I can trouble such a worthy hunter for a moment.
Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun.
Who are you? What do you do?
Takom Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga.
Where's the best hunting?
Jedabadawana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Telea. Tolpa da Pongwale Ganduna Gugu Chuchut. Kavadum Kupilio Botenya. Bonanai Kuchu. Hawaga Boska Chocola. Mucha Shag Panga. Jedabadawana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nununya. Dong Patukashmak Telea.
So dragons are rare. Are they dangerous?
Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Who uses battle droids?
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak telea. Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
So how long have you been at this?
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak telea.
You really don't know, huh?
Hakupa chekupa. Gino mulira kenpaija. Kislimo poduama.
Why don't you tell me about the other hunters?
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak telea. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Wouldn't the guards have something to say about that?
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak telea.
What about the hunters besides the Gambomorians?
Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Jedabadawana nidibobo.
I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedabadawana nidibobo. Dong nabungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak telea.
This guy has a lot to say about absolutely nothing. What about the Jawas?
Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Have you ever seen the Sand People with anything odd?
Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaole Rachikun. Takom justach Miki Grabarmogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong batukashmak talea.
What kind of ruins were these? Where were they?
Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaole Rachikun. Takom justach Miki Grabarmogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong batukashmak talea.
Okay, so it's possible that the Sand People have found what we are looking for. So if we walk south and kill them all, we might find it.
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya.
Okay, anyone else here got stuff to say? Gorak?
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit.
It's just as well, you probably couldn't teach me anything.
Hoping to goad me into talking a bit? All right, what do you want?
Who are you? What is it you do?
My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
And where is the best hunting?
If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out, but there's simply fewer raid out there.
Why are there fewer raid?
It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters, but some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that?
Who uses battle droids?
That's not for me to say. I won't be a troublemaker in so small a community. You'll see. Hunt, and you will see.
How long have you been at this?
I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn yet.
What do you want to learn?
There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Comad is the one I respect, but I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I will learn.
What can you tell me about the other hunters?
I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey.
And what makes you say that?
Just watch your back when you hunt. The dragons aren't the only dangers out there. If that's what you want.
Got it. I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
You'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though.
Okay. Thanks for the information.
Good hunting.
These guys are apparently the greatest sport is man people. I love the piggy noise. Keep your temper, I just want to ask some questions. So can I ask what you do? Well, some of the other hunters say you don't know how to hunt. And why don't you let him speak?
Ah, jeez. I hope this doesn't take too long. Gamorreans like to throw insults around, but they just don't have the smarts for it.
I'm looking for something. Are you good scouts? Okay, I'm leaving. Talk to someone that isn't a pig person. God, these fucking noises. I feel like we're going to be murdering these three later. Hello.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
I'm just looking to ask a few questions.
Everyone's looking for something. I suppose one of us should get it. Ask away.
I want to ask who you are and what is it you do?
Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't.
Well, where's the best hunting?
There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy.
You hunt with battle droids? Is that sporting?
What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too.
Don't you need to take more kills to keep your droids running?
I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too.
Well, how long have you been at this?
Too long, but it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert? No, you haven't.
You cross paths with a Sith dreadnought?
Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped of everything. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed on unproven trade routes.
You go on about your wife a lot. What's her deal?
She doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she married me.
What can you tell me about the other hunters?
Uptight and cold, like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Girk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course, they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them. Ever.
What are you implying?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just keep your eyes on them, that's all.
What about the hunters besides the Gamorreans?
Dorak is reasonable. Gomad is a pain, but he keeps his distance. I can tell he doesn't like me much. Ask around the lodge if you want information about the other guys. I don't really talk to him much.
How long have you... Wait, I already asked that.
Fine.
I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
Who knows the planet? I don't know. I guess the sand people. I'm usually running when I see them, though.
Have you seen the sand people with anything odd?
Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you.
Where did this happen?
I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough.
What about the Jawas?
Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damaged droids once or twice. They don't say much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh?
Well, thanks for the information, bud.
Good hunt.
This is the guy that hunts the battle droids. Not very sporting, but yeah, fair enough. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. You're the guy that I can sell my plate to, right? I feel like I'm too close to this man. I have something to sell you.
Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima. Goro. Antipian Gorupio.
I've got some questions about hunting.
Undasta Shielfa. Ufta Gel Chief. Kolo Dufta.
Why do I need a license?
Abuelta. Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima. Undasta Shielfa. Ufta Gel Chief. Kolo Dufta. Abuelta. Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima.
You consider lowering the fee.
Abuelta. Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima.
So what is there to hunt on Tatooine?
Abuelta. Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima. Undasta Shielfa. Ufta Gel Chief. Kolo Dufta. Abuelta. Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima. Undasta Shielfa. Ufta Gel Chief. Kolo Dufta.
The dragons are rare then.
Abuelta. Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima.
What was so special about Komad's father?
Undas. Ufta Gel Chief. Undasta Shielfa.
I want to ask about Tatooine.
Abuelta. Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima. Undas. Ufta Gel Chief. Undasta Shielfa.
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
Undas. Ufta Gel Chief. Undasta Shielfa. Undasta Shielfa. Ufta Gel Chief. Kolo Dufta. Undas. Ufta Gel Chief. Undasta Shielfa.
How about anything more local?
Abuelta. Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima. Undasta Shielfa. Ufta Gel Chief. Kolo Dufta. Undas. Ufta Gel Chief. Undasta Shielfa.
Alright.
Abuelta. Kolo Duf Ivan Rebut Nikel Irima.
Gotta go get a license. Who are you?
Ciao baso. Gino Molirani Dubo Tonkin Ba Loku Nexa.
Ooh, are you here to play Pazak with me? What do you do?
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune Chuna Molira. Tangi Wama Jikona. Tonki Pa Nonku Nek Abog. Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha Na Chupornibo. Kun Mulira Slimo Poiwanga. Tangi Wama Ji Human Act in Ikatune.
So why do you play?
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune Chuna Molira. Tangi Wama Jikona. Tonki Pa Nonku Nek Abog. Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha Na Chupornibo. Kun Mulira Slimo Poiwanga. Tangi Wama Ji Human Act in Ikatune.
Let's have a game.
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Agi Inko Tune Chuna Molira. Tangi Wama Jikona. Tonki Pa Nonku Nek Abog. Kakincha Nawabagaon. Bagwa Shan Konti Machit
Let's go. I love gambling. Okay. Oh, I lost this one. Maybe this time I'll do better. Ooh, my man's got a 20. I should probably deal with that. Ah, I'm a gamer. Just get 20. It's that easy. Ah, you bastard. $15 isn't gonna win. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm going to +1 and stand. I don't think it's going to win, but it's too risky to push this any further. Yeah.
Ciao baso, Chino molirani bubo, tonkin ba, no kuneksag, chiwi ai,
Alright. Can I ask you about Tatooine?
chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna molira, tangit wama jikona, tonki pa non kunek abog, chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga, tangit wama ji, human ak in ikatune.
Heard any rumors from off-planet?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tongki pa nonku nek abog. Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun muri ra slimo poiwanga. Tangi wama ji human ak in ikatune.
I like this guy's attitude. Bad shit's happening, but it'll get better probably.
Baba Hassan Shan.
Alright, so we lost this guy in Space Blackjack, unfortunately. Let's go get our license so that we can sell this plate that we legitimately acquired. This is the Circa office, right? And while we're here, we can ask about Mission's brother.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kick. Tok ninja mira rabes. Uba patu goji. Tong non bong shang yung yang. Tong patok smack delia.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Kuya mi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chikon kapi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kick. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Yeah, we haven't heard very good things about Circa. So, hi.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
You want to tell me about Griff?
Can you spare me a few moments? I have something I want to get off my chest. I want to tell you about one of our workers. His name was Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Yeah, it sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
You mean he's dead?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are all expendable.
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind. I want to ask about something else.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
I want to ask about hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
So why do I need a license anyways?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
So there's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Why not just pay for their heads?
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
Okay, I'll do it.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Let's go back to my first questions.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Tell me about Zerka Corporation.
Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases.
How are your operations here on Tatooine doing?
Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant.
Oh my
Business hours,
god.
please.
Fucking bureaucratic bullshit. It would be better if you told me now.
Of course. I could just tell you now. No sense in being so secretive. It's all fairly obvious. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before.
What makes the ore substandard?
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here.
Does this mean you have plans to pull out?
The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sand crawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh.
Hey, I get that reference. What do you mean the planet was abandoned before?
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here?
Let's get back to
Very
my other
well.
questions. Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
No desire to mistakenly associate with the losing side, hmm?
Zerka Corporation policy is not subject to your approval. It is a sound business model. Save us your commentary.
Know about anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine.
I do love
There
some
was
swoop
also a
racing.
Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Alright, thanks for the information.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Alright, I got a thingy. Now I can sell my crate. Juhani seems tense and wary in your presence. Yeah, let's talk. What, you got something to say about me mind controlling everyone I speak
How
to?
may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
And where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice,
heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Then how did you gain entrance to the Order?
When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
You got it. Learn some more about Juhani. Active quests. Yeah, she idolized Jedi in her youth, dream of being a Jedi. He succeeded. Huzzah, good work.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikutka Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kinba Nikcha Lora Kun,
Do you have anything cool to sell?
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko Tune, Chuna Mulira, Tangi Wama Jikuna, Tonki Pa Nonku Nek Abog.
I should probably buy some of these, but let me look to see if there's anything cool here. Not really. Strength +1, that's interesting. And it gives a max dex bonus, which I think is rare for heavy. So this would give me 10 defense, +1 strength. I'm thinking of buying one of these for mission. If I want to do mind shit, I probably need stealth. Like I can sneak up on someone and set a bunch of mines and then lure them into the mines a lot easier if I have someone with stealth, but I still don't know if I'm going to actually be using mines. I think I would just rather sell most of them. Let me see what I'm currently wearing. This is 9 + 1. This is 8 + 3. But I don't have +3 dex. But I could get +3 dex with the buff from the Jedi, so this is probably better. Plus it's got some resistances. Yeah, I'm not going to buy anything from this guy. I'm going to go sell that plate. And see if I got ripped off or not.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kick. Tok ninja mira rabes.
Is this about the Zerka wanting the Sand People chieftain killed?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun ma rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kick. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun ma rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi.
Intelligence or not, the Sand People have attacked the settlers.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kick. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun ma rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa ma rulira. Tok Ching Bang Non Kek. Tok Ninja Mira Rabes.
Well, what would you suggest then?
Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai. Ina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun. Slimo Patona. Mundi Hadonga Chihonkabi. La Boda Ni Winky Smaktoma. Wanakun Bes Ching Pama Rulira. Tok Ching Bang Non Kek. Tok Ninja Mira Rabes. Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai. Ina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun. Slimo Patona. Mundi Hadonga Chihonkabi.
Well, who would have a capable droid?
La Boda Ni Winky Smaktoma. Wanakun Bes Ching Pama Rulira. Tok Ching Bang Non Kek. Tok Ninja Mira Rabes. Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai. Ina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun. Slimo Patona. Mundi Hadonga Chihonkabi. La Boda Ni Winky Smaktoma. Wanakun Bes Ching Pama Rulira. Tok Ching Bang Non Kek. Tok Ninja Mira Rabes.
And where would that enclave you mentioned be?
Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai. Ina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun. Slimo Patona. Mundi Hadonga Chihonkabi.
And where would you get robes to match theirs?
Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai. Ina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun. Slimo Patona. Mundi Hadonga Chihonkabi. La Boda Ni Winky Smaktoma. Wanakun Bes Ching Pama Rulira. Tok Ching Bang Non Kek. Tok Ninja Mira Rabes.
Okay, maybe I'll look into it.
Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai. Ina Kun Mama Rulira Rachikun. Slimo Patona. Mundi Hadonga Chihonkabi. La Boda Ni Winky Smaktoma. Wanakun Bes Ching Pama Rulira. Tok Ching Bang Non Kek. Tok Ninja Mira Rabes.
Alright, so there might be a peaceful solution to this problem. Oh, look at this Jawa. Cool. Well, we'll see. Maybe we can do some peaceful negotiations instead of killing all of the sand people. Hi, I have a hunting license now. Yes, that will do nicely. Do you have anything for sale or trade? Okay, we got a blaster rifle here that I don't really care about, and a bunch of random garbage that I also don't really care about. Cool, thanks. We made some money, huzzah, and all we had to do was mind control a woman to give away the only possession that she had. I mean, she didn't give it away. We bought it for 250 credits. Look, we made dollars. Capitalism. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Next time, we're going to continue exploring... What the hell is this place called? Anchorage? Anchorage, Alaska? Anchorhead, right, Anchorhead. Next time we'll continue exploring Anchorhead and maybe get out of here and start hunting some sand people. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.